It's Friday. Guess who's dumb? It's me. I'm dumb. Spoiler alert, I didn't even let you answer. Hi Midna. She's already here. Cause I have been trying to rush to get this ready. Cause guess I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I see I had the grand idea to drink way, way too much caffeine today. Like way too much. And I was like practically vibrating at my desk at work today because I was just like so utterly caffeinated, which is not good. That's Can I help you, ma'am? Anyway, I was very very caffeinated. All right, you can go get your some food. And then I crashed right as I got home. Yeah, I crashed pretty hard. I passed out for a little nappy poo. And it was one of those very unhelpful naps, the ones that like you wake up and you're like almost worse off than you were before you fell asleep. So, and then I slept kind of late-ish, and then I got distracted with other stuff trying to get this set up because I'm so stupid. I uh, almost missed my stream time. I managed to wake up with like 20 minutes. So I was like all my stuff. But I got it and I'm here and not I'm not too tired. I'm just definitely not as as I was earlier today where I wanted to jump out of my skin. I was so caffeinated. Let's not do that again. Usually I limit myself to 2 cups of coffee a day. That's like the limit. Usually I hang out around 1 cup of coffee today, and like a slightly caffeinated sparkling water in the middle of the day after the coffee has worn off. But instead, hello, Sourcell. um, I instead of doing the 1 coffee a day, I did 2 cups of coffee, one right after the other, and then I had a Diet Coke with lunch, which I don't drink soda, so that was just like extra sugar, and then I crashed. So that's where I'm at. But anyway, I'm here for a Friday stream. I'm gonna play some Ace Attorney Investigations too. I need You're losing your shit. Oh my gosh. Your competition's doing live announcements. That's crazy. So like wait, like a film competition? Like you submitted your film? Cause that'd be super cool. I hope you win if that's the case. Excuse me, sorry. What was I saying? Oh, I was gonna play Ace Attorney Investigations today. Do some accents, have some fun, cause it's Friday and I need something light-ish. I mean, there is murder, but you know, it's lighter than Steins Gate, which is what I played last Friday, and oh boy, that was a wild ride. And I need still to decompress from that. I think my little kitty headphones just went off. Well, that sucks. Can I fix that? I guess it doesn't really matter, but that makes me sad. I want my colors. What the hell? I have no idea. Wait, what happens if I hit this? Yes? Yes? Are you on? No, it isn't. That's not what I said. No. Beeping and booping and the what? Oh. Oh, what is that? What? I'm gonna minimize that. I'll be using that later. Manage. I don't want that to. No, disable. I want. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah, it's pink. It's pink and yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what we want. Anywho, Ace Attorney. Gonna. Oh, also, I'm awful. I sent my boyfriend, my poor boyfriend. It's probably like, she's crazy. She's a psycho. I asked him to go get me some wine and some chocolate because I just need it. I'm stressed out. I'm so stressed out. I'm moving next week. This is the last stream in this current setup, which probably won't look too different to y'all. I'm probably gonna, I mean, I have a backdrop, so it's not like y'all get to see, but maybe I'll switch and you'll get to actually see my background. Who knows? I'll actually have a background. We'll figure it out. But it will not be in the same location that I currently am in because I am moving, and that is but just gonna say it at the top, and I'll say this at the end again as well. I will not be streaming next week. I need the week off. because I got a lot of stuff to pack, and I got a lot of stuff to make sure that's squared away, and I got to figure out how to get my internet set up. And the person that they're like, they're in charge of the internet for your new apartment complex. Like, we have a deal with them, and it's all worked out, so it's yada yada. She is on vacation until like 3 days before I move, so I'm gonna be calling her ass up as soon as she gets back. Like, hi, welcome back from vacation. Can I have my internet now, please? I'm stressed out. Yes, Midna, I'm stressed, and I gotta take you with me, and I gotta make sure that you have a nice place, and that you like the new place. You're probably gonna be so freaked out, and she does not like getting in the car, really. She's gotten a little better, but it has been a hot minute since she's been in the car. Thank God, and knock on wood, I haven't had to take her to the vet anytime recently, and I hope I don't have to take her to the vet anytime soon. For a lot of reasons, but yeah, knock on wood. Lots going on. So I will not be streaming next week. Sorry, that was a long way to say a short thing. But hopefully I will be back the week after. My plan is to try to get everything set up and make it all work and stuff, but keep y'all posted, just in case. I'm like, it might be another week because craziness. I feel like it's one of those things. It's like something's gonna go wrong, but I don't want to manifest that something would go wrong. Anyway, can y'all tell I have anxiety? Woo! Okay, let's play some Ace Attorney. Get it on over there. So last we left this ragtag team of a defense attorney, his apprentice, and the detective that they are working with. We had just discovered that what was her fucking name? Miss Delicious or something? I feel like I'm in Candyland. Has been cheating in the competition because the rules state that everything has to be made out of food. No non-food items are allowed in the competition, and this bitch is using plastic models and fabric with Minda, please, no, I was gonna say pick a spot and stay there, but that is on top of my mouse. Minda, just say hello to your loving fans and then go, I don't know, go lay in your bed. We already snuggled. You had a chance to snuggle with me when I passed out for the nap. You always want to be the center of attention. Little baby. Mwah. Okay, bye. Please be good. Oh, God. Also, sorry, this is totally a side note, and this is probably TMI, but I hurt my toe, and by hurt my toe, I mean my toenail is, like, gone. One of them. And she's stressed, too, and she needs a mother's embrace. Okay, well, now you're making me feel bad. But you're probably right. Well, mommy hurt her toe, and it just hurts. And now I'm like kind of trying not to sit on it, but like kind of sit it because my chair. Okay. Oh, speaking of chairs, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. My new gaming chair that I've had sitting in the box for like a couple months now. I'll be able to use that in the new place. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna throw this old thing out since the arm is broken and the cushions are dead and everything. But, okay, Ace Attorney. That's enough. Wait, that was bad. What did I give him? He has like a really gruff voice because he's old. Older. He's not old. Oh, he's older. But, oh God, I gotta find it again. I hear rumblings behind me. I think that's my wine and chocolate. I just want chocolate. Even though I probably shouldn't have sugar. That's enough. Investigating. We found more than I expect. Oh, much more than I expected. Oh God, it's kind of loud for me. And yet, something from before still bothers me. Prosecutor Von Karma must have found the murder weapon in this room. So then, why did he let Delicia be? Oh God. I lost it! Firstly, I must ascertain Von Karma's true motives. Detective Bad, I would like to ask Prosecutor Von Karma something. I've also got business with him. And Delicia there, too. Hey, what's the idea, Betty? Don't glare at me like that. Because you're guilty. It seems Detective Bad also has his doubts about Delicia and Von Karma. Delicia, would you come with us for a moment? Yesy, that's fine. What for? We have to find Von Karma. There are some things we need to talk about. We got Sweet Baby Ray there. The OG Sweet Baby Ray. Gregory. Delicia, Bad, and Mr. Forensies. Ugh, this guy. Look at him. Prosecutor Von Karma, we need to talk about the case. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Actually, I shouldn't say it like that. That's stupid. I hate when people do that, but I just did it. From the look on your face, I assume you found the murder weapon. I don't know what voice I'm giving him. He's a douchebag with a stupid fucking earring and a stupid cravat and a stupid face. Yes, we discovered the murder weapon in Delicia's room. It would seem Mr. Master isn't the only suspect in this case. Bah! That's not true. Where the murder weapon was found does not change the fact that Master is the culprit. As long as I'm here. I kind of gave him the same voice as assassin guy. The dog. The assassin with the dog. The black dog. I already forgot it. Dogen! Oh my god. How could I forget? There's dog literally in his name from the last case. That kind of fits. They're both like shit-eating, grin, evil characters, so it fits. I only have so many voices. I am but one person, and I am not a trained voice actress. Well then, aren't you going to explain why the murder weapon was in Delicia's room? Naturally. If you wish to know, I'll tell you. Ooh, we going in. In order to pin the crime on Delicia, Master used the rock salt lamp to kill the victim. He then deposited the murder weapon in Delicia's room. If he had left the murder weapon at the crime scene, Master would have been the one suspect. I'll get it, y'all. Just let me warm up my cheeks and my face and my vocals. Master would have been the one suspected. He couldn't move the body, but it was easy to move the murder weapon. Ergo, there would be no evidence pointing to a specific culprit at the crime scene. Wait, I think that's the first time we've seen his little embarrassed look. That's adorable. Wait, I could watch that 1,000 times over. Oh my god. Like father, like son. Precisely. I carried out the investigation myself. There can be no room for doubt. Do you have evidence that he moved it? That will not be necessary. Oh, that's not a good sign. What? If you have an objection, say it. Do you think a mere defense attorney can break my logic? Yes. Oh shit! Oh, I had a meme! I'll share it for next time. Damn, I had a meme. I was gonna share it right before my stream. It was an Ace Attorney Investigations meme, and it was a good one, but I'll save it. I'll keep it hush hush until the next time I stream this. If I can remember. Alright. Hold it. He took the rock salt lamp from Delicia's room. Exactly. In order to kill Dover, he had prepared the murder weapon beforehand. But the murder weapon was found in Delicia's room. Doesn't that place suspicion on Delicia too? I'm not finished. Master killed Dover. And deposited the weapon in the room. So the murder weapon was the rock salt lamp hidden inside the candy castle. I discovered the murder weapon when I entered the castle. Be thankful, defense attorney, that you too came by this information. Why was it necessary for you to enter the castle? Maybe he's interested in candy castles. Objection. That's like a demon voice. Like, His voice is like from the bowels of hell. I can't. Why you? Do you think I went in there because I wanted to? I mean, it's kind of your job. The detectives at the scene were useless, so I had to investigate myself. Ah! Savage. I wasn't in charge of the initial investigation. Detective Bad joined the investigation halfway through. Bah! A certain work ethic is required if you oh my god! A certain work ethic is required if you are to gain my trust. I can't read. This is a flagrant waste of time. I'll continue. This is a flagrant waste of time. I'm going to keep wasting time. If he had left the murder weapon in the crime scene, I like how Santa's just in the back chilling there. Wouldn't the body left behind in his room also be cause for suspicion? Moreover, I have a favorite saying. I'd like to share it with you. Man, I was really hoping I could come up with something really stupid on the fly, but I can't. A bird in the hand is worth oh my god. Even dogs can wait. Wait until I've finished. Rude. That's exactly what I'd like to say to you. Ooh, savage. He couldn't move the body, but it was easy to move the murder weapon. Hold on. Are you saying that Mr. Master removed the murder weapon and hid the body in the chest? He believed that if he hid it inside his own work, it would not be discovered. Eep! So savory! Don't you mean so sorry? She shows no sign of remorse. He moved the murder weapon and left the body at the crime scene. So there'd be no evidence. How can you conclude that Mr. Master is the killer without any evidence? You think that will shake me? You disappoint me. As long as the body was found in Master's room, he's the prime suspect. Is there really no evidence pointing to anyone else at the crime scene? Surely there's room for further investigation. Insolent attorney, another investigation is not necessary. Master must be the killer. If you think differently, cease these pointless words and speak with evidence. Think back to the crime scene. If Mr. Master isn't the killer, there must have been something there incriminating someone else. It seems Von Karma won't be shaken so easily. I'll have to present evidence that contradicts his reasoning. Okay, so we have to find something that... there would be no evidence pointing to a specific culprit. Wouldn't it be... Let me review the evidence real quick. So, let's see. The cloth, the desserts, the bat, that's not how. These rules. Someone left fingerprints, no fingerprints. Finger marks on the chocolate. No one left. Okay. That had the insignia on the bottom, did it not? Okay, we did that earlier in a different. Let's see. The victim's body was found in treasure chest made of chocolate. I want chocolate. Some circumstances are unclear regarding part of the trash. What happens if I just... Objection. Oh, okay, cool. I guess. That worked. Okay, it's true that the murder weapon and bloodstains disappeared from the vicinity. However, there was still one piece of incriminating evidence left behind. Have a look at this photograph. Look at this photograph! Which was taken when the body was first discovered. This cloth was used to wrap the body. Doesn't it remind you of the fluorescent cloth from Delicia's room? My fluorescent cloth was at the crime scene. Fluorescent cloth. Just what part of this cloth is fluorescent? I guess Von Karma doesn't know about this cloth's secret. It looks like a normal cloth at first glance, but if you use this rainbow light device, you can make it glow. Oh, its colors are just too much for me to bear. I can't. It's so bright and colorful, it's filling my heart with joy. I wish. Prosecutor Von Karma seems a little surprised. I don't think it was the cloth's ability to glow that surprised him. One sheet of this fluorescent cloth is currently unaccounted for. Von Karma sweating like Jordan Peele. Yes, like that meme, the meme. Now I'd like you to look at this. Now I'd like you to look at the color of the cloth in this photo. Don't you think it looks like the color of the fluorescent cloth before it's been lit up? Both the rock salt and the fluorescent cloth originally belonged to Delicia. Wouldn't it be natural to assume that this cloth was used to wrap the body? Prosecutor Von Karma. I believe the present conditions give us much reason to suspect Delicia. Girl, did you see that? She like lifted it up with her foot. That's what I do. Like when I drop stuff, I just like with my foot. Oh, Dick Greggy, do you really suspect me? I don't yet know if you are the culprit, but it is true that you're hiding something. Am I right? That's... So, you're saying that the murder weapon and the cloth were originally from Delicia's room? Yes. What's so funny? Just as I expected from you. The murder weapon and the cloth are not from her room. How unfortunate for you. What does he mean? Before the contest began, Master noticed her via... They couldn't come up with any other theme for him. This is supposed to be like Edgeworth's theme or Francisca's theme. Not this asshole. I'm a little sad that they just recycled the music. And it's like, that works. That works with Von Karma. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This is triumphant and I like it. It's fun. But he is not. He confiscated the cloth and the rock salt lamp and kept them in his room for safekeeping. Oh, I love his animation. The victim was not seen as he stayed locked up in his room after the contest had begun. The only one who could have unlocked the locked rooms was Jeff Master. And the murder weapon, the rock salt lamp, was being kept in Master's room. This should be the decisive evidence in proving Master's guilt. Defense attorney, you've lost to me before you even had a chance to stand in court. What's this? What? Was all our investigate for nothing? Miss Delicious, why didn't you tell us about your confiscated items? Well, Maddie said I'd look suspicious if I did. Prosecutor Von Karma. And it's true, you all suspect me, don't you? How clumsy of you, defense attorney. Von Karma. So that's why he let us investigate Delicia's room. And in your clumsiness, there's one more thing I need to inform you of. 2 sets of fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. 2? Yes. They belong to Jeff Master and Delicia Scones. No other fingerprints were found. After Master killed Dover with the confiscated rock salt lamp, he foolishly concealed the murder weapon bearing his own fingerprints in its owner's room. I don't even need to prove my case in court. I have more than enough perfect evidence to prove Master's guilt.
Objection!
Hold it. Why couldn't they use hold it? He said objection. They have audio for hold it. Why couldn't they use hold it? I still have some doubts about the fluorescent cloth found in Master's room. Bah, irrelevant. After disposing of the body, he intended to return it to Delicia's room. I don't have enough information to refute Von Karma's reasoning. Nothing left to say? If your job is done, leave this place. That's... I can't give up yet. We've wasted enough time as it is. Bad! Take them away! There are still some doubts left in our investigation. I am going to make that face that Bad is. I'm going to make that an emote. I need to. I really need to. I need it in my life. I need y'all to have it in your lives. I need it in my life. I want to make his face an emote. It's just so funny to look at his eyes just like bulging out. Ah, it could be used for so much. Anyway, maybe for like a bit emote, like a bit donations. Anyway, what's the meaning of this? It's not my nature to leave any doubts behind. There's still one piece of evidence that is yet to be identified. Ooh. That's right, there are still the traces someone left behind. Bah, talk about your doubts as much as you want later. But this, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Actually, it's exactly my business. No, I also have some doubts on about one piece of evidence. It's likely that I have the same doubts Detective Bad has. What? This is a piece of evidence left in Mr. Master's room that is yet to be the finger marks. Somebody left gloved finger marks on one of Mr. Master's desserts. If these were the killer's finger marks, then it's possible that the killer also didn't leave any fingerprints on the murder weapon. How did you know the state of the crime scene? I gave them permission to investigate. Oh shit. Bad, what possessed you to let a defense attorney into the crime scene? Well, in real life, I believe it is the law of discovery that that both the defense and the prosecution must be able to see all of the evidence. Which, granted, Ace Attorney is like a weird mishmash of Japanese and Western court systems, but, you know. Flexing my very limited knowledge. I don't recall you telling me not to let them in. Bah, such impudence! You'd best remember, Bad. Your salary review depends on me. Oh god, damn, it's an Edgeworth/Von Karma tradition of just fucking dunking on the detectives. That's sad. Hey, but Bad's really good at his job. Gumshoe's a really nice guy. This isn't good for Bad. I'm so glad I have a kind boss like Mr. Edgeworth. Your salary review depends on how you perform here. I'm surprised at what a mere attorney like you managed to uncover in such a short time. However, it's possible those finger marks were Master's own doing, because he always wore gloves while cooking. Do you have evidence that those finger marks were left by Master? And moreover, there were still a few points of suspicion surrounding Delicia. Oh, you still haven't given up on that? Oh, Greggy, you still suspect me. I've already apologized for stealing a few bites. And maybe murdering somebody? I don't want to suspect you. However, I can't easily trust those who tell lies. Eating sugar? Telling lies? Sorry. You must still be hiding something. Oh, Greggy is a bully. Don't you know the temperature fresh cream must be kept at? You call yourself a dessert chef, but you lack even the most basic knowledge. You dumb idiot. Oh, I'm sorry for my lack of knowledge. In your case, it's not even about the lack of knowledge. In truth, you don't even know how to make desserts, do you? Defense attorney, stop trying to force your own reasoning. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. If you say the witness is lying, show it with evidence. We're not in court yet, but very well. This evidence shows that Delicia can't make desserts. They were fake. The only things Delicia made were those that broke the rules. Hi, Rin Camo. I'm good. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to just chill this Friday with some nice light Ace Attorney and some fun voices. How you? The lamp and cloth that broke the rules were being held in Master's room. There's no way the witness could have returned them to her room. Objection. Those were not the only fake desserts she made. Her desserts may look like something out of a fairy tale at first glance. But in reality, they're a nightmare! I'm just kidding. They're nothing but mannequins decorated with cream. Apart from the cream, they're all fake. She sits on a throne of lies. She's a cotton-heady ninny muggins. This is not something one aiming to become the world's greatest pastry chef would do. Is this true bad? Yes, my shoes can attest to that. Will that be enough to convince Prosecutor Von Karma? Once he sees what Delicia has done, he'll have no choice but to be convinced. Delicia, the fact that your actions could lead you to being a suspect is no laughing matter. I didn't murder! Isn't it time you told us the whole truth? The whole grain truth? Who are you? And why were you indulging yourself in another contestant's work? Yes, see, I understand. The truth? Oh, whoops. The truth is, I'm not really a dessert chef like I led you to believe. I'm actually a pharmacist. A pharmacist? That's interesting. What? A pharmacist? That's a completely different occupation. It's no wonder he couldn't hide his surprise. Why is a pharmacist like you participating in this contest? I just love eating desserts. I joined because I thought I'd be able to eat some of Jeffy's desserts. I never thought I'd end up making it to the finals. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of feeling the same thing as Von Karma. Even Prosecutor Von Karma is at a loss for words. So, the real reason oh my god, I'm losing his accent. So, the real reason why you entered the contest? Yesy, as expected, Jeffy's desserts were oh so good. So, the glove finger marks on the picture frame were your doing? No way! I never wore gloves. That's kind of worse. Delicious fingerprints were found on Mr. Master's chocolates. So it is true that she wasn't wearing gloves. Yesy, exactly. You do believe me. Oh, sorry. You do believe me, Greggy. I feel like I'm giving her a little bit more posh than I was trying to do Cockney. I'm sorry I keep drinking this sparkling water. I'm just trying to keep my vocals hydrated so I can do all these dumb voices badly. Is your face stuffed with nothing but desserts? Sorry, Manny. I think it's her belly that's stuffed. Were Master's desserts all that you ate? Actually, no. After that afternoon tea, I also ate Icy's desserts. You mean you entered the victim's room? Yes, exactly. The room was empty after all. Perhaps the victim was already dead by then. But my first bite tasted way too salty. I couldn't eat it. So I ate the delicious star-shaped dessert that was nearby. Miss Delicious, you really are a glutton. Okay, can we not do this, please? Can we not do this though? Like this is getting a little. This is getting a little bit misogynistic and a little bit body shaming. But anyway, that's all I did. Greggy, Manny, everyone, I'm sorry I caused you trouble. Now that you've told us the truth, everything's fine. There's no need to apologize. This does not mean that your testimony is trustworthy. I'll be investigating the victim's room after this. Only then will I decide if your testimony is true. Prosecutor Von Karma, I'd like to go as well. I also need to ascertain whether my reasoning up until now has been correct. I'll let you follow, but I have no intention of letting you investigate. That's enough for me. Is it though? I feel like we'd still need to investigate. Excuse me. What is the meaning of this? Oh. What the? The desserts adorning the victim's room had disappeared without a trace. Was this the true killer's doing? A body that was hidden inside a dessert and a murder weapon that was moved. Further investigation would be required to arrive at the truth of this case. Oh, damn. To be continued right now! Yes, I'm saving. I'm assuming that the voice that we just heard was spicy, sweet and spicy Baby Ray. Since, the future / present. Ooh. Edgy poo! Oops, I guess I went on for a little too long there. Something like that happened? I had no idea. None of the case files I read went into such detail. Well, I doubt there would be anything in there that would be inconvenient for the prosecution. Especially with that Von Karma at the head. How did the investigation go from there? The desserts had disappeared from the victim's room, so the investigation hit a rough patch. Thanks to that, it took about a whole year before the verdict was handed down. 1 whole year? It's kind of closer to what normal cases in the real world are like. This was before the whole 3-day pre-trial system was established. Trials didn't need to finish in the short amount of time that they do now. I see. Did they ever find out why the victim's dessert disappeared? Well, kinda. His dessert was like a candy ice sculpture made from sherbet. Since it was made from ice, the general consensus was that it had melted. However, that might not quite be the case. What do you mean? This museum used to be Mr. Master's mansion. The stage of the IS-7 incident. ICE-7? I guess. I so badly wish the case was ICE-9. IS-9. ICE-9. I so wish it was ICE-9. Oh my gosh, Baby Camwee! Camwee?
How's it going?
Hey! Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for this, the Prime sub. I appreciate it. And in this wait, this is Ray. And in this very place, they're exhibiting the Sherbet Salon from 18 years ago. The victim's dessert? Yep. Though it could just be a replica of the original. That's why Uncle Ray had to come today to check it out. And for your old man, too. Now then, let's get a move on and check out the room. I'm pretty sure it's over in the Winter Palace. Alright, let's move on over. The Winter Palace should be back there. Huh? It's locked up. That's odd. They've already opened the museum. Another murder has happened, I think. Probably. Mr. Shields, according to the pamphlet we received at the entrance, the Winter Palace is over here. Oh, it was the wrong door. Really? I could have sworn it was this one. Because, I don't know, time is wild. Time is indeed flying by. All right, let's scoop. We gotta confirm the truth of what happened 18 years ago. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Absolutely no fucking way. You are kidding me right now. Are these who I think they are? The internet's favorite power couple? From probably the worst case in Ace Attorney, in my personal opinion, because it was boring as hell and really long and way overstayed its welcome. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but oh my god. But oh my god, it's them! It's them. The Delights. Holy shit. Holy shit. Mask to Mask has come back from what? Oh my god, also I like the Zodiac themed Wow, is that a fucking salt lamp? Did they really put a salt lamp in this murdered man's memorial exhibit? A salt lamp that murdered him? Yikes. Yikes. Imagine being murdered and then like at your funeral in a nice like memorial service. Oh, I'm sorry. I was freaking out because the characters that are standing right here are from the other Ace Attorney games. It's Mask to Mask and his girlfriend. Ron Delight and I always forget her name. Motorcycle Girl. Everybody loves them. I don't really care that much, but I mean I care, but like I don't know. They're not like my favorite characters by any means or any stretch of the imagination. I wonder who this kid is. I feel like I'm gonna recognize them in a minute, but whatever. But they have a freaking salt lamp. This is like supposed to be like a replica of the murder victims' sculptures made out of ice cream or sherbet. And he was murdered, and the murder weapon was a salt lamp, and they put one in it. Just, I feel like that's in really poor taste. It seems the Winter Palace lives up to its name. It's like a freezer in here. With the light dims like this, it's almost as if the room itself is made of ice. I think the control panel for the room temperature is on the back wall. Miles, why don't you check out what temperature it's set at for me? Uncle Ray's gonna give the curator a piece of his mind later. It's way too cold in here. Very well. But if you want to look around the room a bit, feel free to stay or freeze to your heart's content. I'll get the camera ready. I want to take some pictures of this place and show it to your old man. Oh, what? Understood. Look at them. Well, how about this? I'll yell out, Master Mask is here. Yes, it's me! I'm Master Mask! Good. Wait, Ronnie, if you say that, you'll get arrested. Come on, if we don't plan properly, we won't be able to sell it. What are these two talking about? Anyway, this looks like a Gemini sculpture. For some reason, a giant block of ice is on display. There's a description written on the surface. Castor and Pollux. Every December, large meteor showers appear in the direction of these two stars. And so, Master Mask! And then those two are being rather noisy and distracting. It can't be helped. I should go look at another exhibit. Wow. Master Mask is gonna sell an ice cream sculpture. Wait, who's this? There's a boy with a school bag. Did he come to the art gallery by himself?
She even quit her job in order to run this museum. I don't really get it.
Perhaps one of his parents knows the curator? Do I know this character? I'm like racking my brain right now. Huh. Giant block of ice is being displayed. It appears to be quite heavy. No, the inside must be hollow. On the surface, there is an image of the stars and a written description. The Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters, a a star cluster that comprises a part of Taurus. But for all these stars to be grouped together as a cluster, the ways of the ancient people must have been very imprecise. Okay, that's a little rude. There are 2 sculptures displayed here. These sculptures are replicas of the desserts that vanished 18 years ago. Impressive, huh? These sculptures made of ice. Yes, my father never got to see these ice sculptures. And now, 18 years later, I'm standing before them. Yo, what's crack-a-lackin'? What is crack-a-lackin', cool beans? We're just standing looking at ice sculptures. Apparently. Miles, sorry to bother you while you're deep in thought. Could you turn this way a little? Ah, like this? Yes, like that. Oh my god. I want that as a wallpaper. I want that as a phone wallpaper. Holy shit. This is amazing. Oh my god, look at his face. He looks so done. I want to take this, and also I want to like Photoshop Thanatos and Zagreus, because if that's... Or no, I should do Thanatos and Hypnos. You spent 2 hours building a desk? Jeez. I'm gonna have to do that soon, since I'm gonna have to unbuild it, pack it up, take it, and build it again. But hey, at least you built a desk. Look how productive you are. Mr. Shields, you're not... Say cheese. Oh my god. Mr. Shields, please don't take pictures of me. I love it so much. Sorry, my bad. I just wanted to make sure the camera works okay. Look at his little face. He's so cute. Edgeworth is so adorable. Oh, don't be such a sourpuss. Oh my god, he's amazing. That camera looks quite old. Yeah, well, that's because it's an old-fashioned camera. Yes, I am moving, actually. I'm moving next week, which is like, ah! So, that's what my title is about. Like, this is the last time I'll be streaming in this apartment. I have no idea how I would reverse this process. Congratulations on the new place, cool beans! Excuse me. You know, an instant camera. It automatically develops the photos after shooting. Pretty cool, huh? He's got a Polaroid. Oh, we're both moving. I guess. It automatically develops the photos after shooting. Oh wait, I already read that. Yes, I know, though I've never used one. Edgeworth has never shook it like a Polaroid picture. You're quite the know-it-all. You really are the old man's son. Could you move a bit? I want to take some more photos of the room. His face has taken on an unusually serious expression. He's probably thinking about the IS-7 incident. Man, I snapped a bunch and they're already developed, see? Nice. He shoved them in my face before I could reply. Well, I have one more question for you, Mr. Know-It-All. Do you know what these 2 sculptures represent? One is Taurus. Or Capricorn, maybe. It's either Taurus or Capricorn. I'm gonna say Taurus, though. And... I don't know what the other one is, actually. Oh, really? Okay, so it is Gemini. So yeah, the other one would like... Okay, yeah. Taurus and Gemini. They're sculptures of Taurus and Gemini from the Winter constellation. Oh, wait. Oh, that's Edgeworth. My bad. I thought that was Ray speaking. Ooh, bingo. Not bad, Miles. That's probably why they call this room the Winter Palace. Uncle Ray is feeling generous today, so I'll give you a copy of this photo, too. Thanks. I want the picture of that they took together, though. Are these replicas of the constellation desserts that were made 18 years ago? Yeah, it looks like these two sculptures are also made out of sherbet. Uncle Ray's only seen the real sculptures in photos. But these sculptures look like the real deal. This was what you wanted to show me? Yeah, I think your old man would have wanted you to see it as well. I'm sorry, Uncle Ray didn't have the courage to come here all alone. Don't apologize. This was a good opportunity to learn about my father's case. Excuse me. I think I just inhaled some dust. Oh, goodness. Whew. That means a lot to me. So, you want me to take another commemorative photo? No thanks. Oh, come on, Edgeworth, please. All right, let's look at the, Jesus. Let's look at the temperature. Mr. Shields, I can't find the temperature control panel. Ah, right. They keep it where it's hard to find. Just one moment. Oh, Midna, you're back. Hello, sweet girl. All right, get in my lap. Huh? It's locked. Makes sense. They wouldn't want the guests changing the temperature themselves. According to the pamphlet, the Winter Palace has a temperature of 27 degrees Fahrenheit. That's fucking cold. That is so fucking cold. I hate that. What is that in Celsius for you geniuses who use metric and Celsius and stuff? Which, yes, I know America should get with it, but, you know. It's gotta be like below zero, right? Celsius to Fahrenheit. Alright, let's see. It is 27 degrees Fahrenheit. That's negative 2 degrees Celsius. That's fucking cold. It's fucking cold. I hate it. See, Cool Beans, you were on it. I had to use Google. Brrr. Now that is cold. Uncle Ray's gonna freeze to death. Guess I'll need to find someone to share body heat with. Preferably a beautiful lady. Okay, let's not get weird. Let's go! Midna, okay, you're gonna stay in my lap or you're gonna get down. I'm not gonna let you crawl around and knock shit off my desk. We're not playing this game. We're playing Ace Attorney. Oh, are you trying to freeze me to death as well with those cold eyes? Of course not. Alrighty, now that I've got some pictures of this room, let's check out the other palaces. Might as well see them all since we're already here. I suppose you're right. Ah! That yell just now. It came from the fountain patio. Let's go, Miles. Laurice! Laurice, Jonah! Laurice! Oh my god. Look at his dumb little... Oh my god. Larry! Larry! There's someone passed out on the floor. And that man there is my childhood friend, Laurice. Larry, what are you doing here? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. What exactly happened here? Angie! I saw something that no one should ever have to see again! Larry, calm down. Why is there someone passed out here? I didn't do anything. It just fell down all of a sudden. This man, he can't be. It's Russian guy that I was... Oh shit. The gang is all here. Excuse you. You can't raise such a ruckus in the museum, boys. It's all coming back. Oh my god. This scent is... Seems like he's still breathing, but this is a bad situation. Miles, it's not safe here. Get everyone out of here. Everyone, get away from that room right now. There's poison gas coming out of it. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. Mr. Shields, how is the victim? OG Edgeworth lives. Looks like he breathed in a little too much of that poison gas. He's still unconscious. According to the doctor in the ambulance, there are no external injuries or any other wounds. Thanks to our fortunate timing, we were able to save him before he was too far gone. But he's not out of the woods yet. He's currently being treated by a specialist in the infirmary. I see. Mr. Shields, is he an acquaintance of yours? Yeah, you could say that. He's Dane Gustavia. He was involved in the IS-7 incident. The pastry chef? So he was involved in the case 18 years ago. At least the other guy's doing all right. Is he a friend of yours, Miles? Yes, you could say that. It is fortunate you were not hurt, Larry. Oh my god, he's back! He's back! What's... You could say that's supposed to mean, Edgy! How could you treat a childhood friend like that? That's just cruel. And also, when I'm dressed like this, I'm called Larice Donham, you know? So don't call me Larry, it's Larice. This man is Larry Butts. Of course. He's nothing but trouble, but he's been one of my friends since grade school. Some time ago, he awakened to the calling of art and assumed the alias Larice Donham. But a Butts by any other name would smell just as much. So stupid. Really? You two are childhood friends? I better report that to your old man, too. I'm sure it will bring him joy. He was always worried about you not being able to make friends because you were such a fucking nerd, Edgeworth. Good for you, Edgy. Aren't you glad to have a bosom buddy like me? What is Larry's voice? I have no idea what I'm doing. He's all over the place. My father was worried about something like that? But anyway, what are you doing in a place like this, Larry? How many times do I have to tell you, Edgy? I'm Larice. What are you doing in a place like this? Yikes! Don't glare at me when you talk! So are you going to tell me? Isn't it obvious? I've come here to study art. I'm gonna take Mandy on a date here, so I was just doing some scouting beforehand. Aren't you just using art as an excuse to go on a date? Not bad, Larice. Maybe you could introduce some pretty girls to me next time. Oh, now you're talking my language, dude. I think I'm getting a headache. By the way, Larice, did you notice anything strange when you found the victim? Nah, not really. Nothing that would make you say, I saw something that no one should ever have to see, which is literally what you scream. Oh yeah, that. I was just surprised when I saw that old dude fall down out of nowhere like that. I didn't do anything this time, for once. Is that anything to brag about? Midna, pick a spot, please. Please. My darling, sweet baby child. Take a little, set a spell. Okay, no. Not, come on. Go on. Please. Oh, there's this French girl. I remember her. God. Visitors, we wish to deeply apologize for the disturbance. I am the curator of this museum. My name is Kathleen Hull. She's also one of the people involved in the IS-7 incident. I really so wish it was IS-9. It should have been IS-9. It should have been IS-9. I miss Zero Escape. I feel like that was such a fun time. Not that I'm not having fun, but man, that Zero Escape playthrough was so fun. Midna.
Oh, sweet baby. Whee! Go on.
Hello there, Miss Kate. All grown up and... I know she's probably the killer, but I want to cosplay her. Oh my god! The headband, the dress, the fan. Look at her. She's so fabulous. Oh my god, look at her. I know she's probably the killer. They're totally like raising all of the Ace Attorney flags for like this person absolutely murdered somebody. This one's got confirmed kills, but holy shit, look at her. She's so fabulous. Damn, she cute though. Damn it. Oh my god. Fuck it. I'm adding her to my cos plans. Confirmed right now. I'm adding her to my cos plans. She's so cool. No one will know who I am, and I do not care. I do not care. I want to wear a fabulous dress, and I want to... You would kill it. No pun intended. Jesus. I mean, we don't know if she's the killer yet. I'm pretty sure she's the killer, though. I'm pretty sure she's the killer. She's like... Because we, like, haven't talked about her, really. Anyway. Monsieur Shields, thank you for your continued assistance. She was the woman we saw at the reception, so she's the curator here. Minda, we're doing a little lap. Just getting our exercise in. We apologize for the inconvenience, especially since it's the opening day. No, you don't have to apologize for a thing, Miss Kate. I almost forgot. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's Gregory Edgeworth's son. Oh, Monsieur Edgeworth. Oh, she turning on the charm. She turning on the charm. Oh, how wonderful. I meet the sun after 18 years. Oh, she's singing, but I like... It is an honor to meet you, defense attorney Miles Edgeworth. He's not a defense attorney, but anyway. The Ice 9 thing in Zero Skip was really interesting because it's like half true. Yes. I seriously, like, it still boggles my mind. This is why I'm like always like play AI the Somnium Files, because it's by the same writer of Zero Escape, and I don't understand how like they can keep all of those plates spinning at once and also be like scientifically kind of accurate. It's wild. It's just wild. It's so good. Anyway, she rolls for charming Edgeworth. Like a D&D roll. Well, she fucking critical hit. She got a critical hit on a performance roll. I'm learning D&D very slowly, but I'm learning. I've only played D&D how many times now? 3 times? I know! I'm so freaking pumped about the Somnium Files sequel. That's why I'm like always like play AI the Somnium Files. The sequel's coming out. Literally Mizuki was playing Zero Escape in the freaking trailer of AI this. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna calm down. I love Ace Attorney. I love AI the Somnium Files. I love Zero Escape. I love Your Turn to Die. I love Danganronpa. I hate the fans, but I love Danganronpa. I haven't finished the first one, so IDK it's about, but Erica Harlicker. Yes, I know! I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Ugh, Aiba is a great character. I could not imagine Aiba being voiced by anybody else. Speaking of a golden voice, wow, that was amazing. You still got that golden voice, Miss Kate. Actually, I'm a prosecutor. Oh, so you are a prosecutor. My most sincere apologies, Monsieur Edgeworth. How old is she now? I mean, it's been 18 years, right? She was like 16 at the time. He's 54. Larry's 26, so Edgeworth is 26. And then... Oh, God. How old is she? I want to know! This woman is very polite, but slightly odd. Because she's a murderer, I know it. Katie, could I get your autograph right here, pretty please? Yes, if you so desire. Why do you want her autograph? Hey, don't tell me! You don't know who she is? Mama, you really don't keep up with the entertainment news, do you, Miles? What? What is this unbearable atmosphere? She's a superstar actress who's been in tons of musicals and movies. She's a great singer, too. Oh my god. I love this character. I love this character! Currently, I am the curator of this museum. I have already retired from the stage. Larry's looking for a number, not an autograph. Yeah, he really is. I finished filming my role for the last movie a few days ago. My co-stars also said that they would come here once I opened the doors. And here you are, Monsieur Artiste. I'll return this to you. Thanks a bunch, Katie. I'll treasure it for the rest of my life. Well, looks like me and Larice share the same interests. So I gathered. Larry, you said you're here to study art. Why don't you practice drawing as well? Since you're here at Miss Hall's art museum. Oh, it would be an honor to have Monsieur Artiste sketch our exhibits. You know, that brings up an important thing. I think a really good way for artists to learn is to go into museums and, like, try to sketch what they see. I'm also looking for a number. Her number? Are you sure you want it? Like, are you sure? Well, maybe we should wait till the end of the case before you start asking for her number. Because you might have to ask the number of the prison she's been thrown in. A prisoner from... Just kidding. Oh, I guess even you have some good ideas every now and then, Edgy. I mean, you're right, you're right. I'll do a bit of sketching for Katie here. What an amusing person. Forgive the disturbance. Incidentally, you can overlook murderer? Cool beans, come on! Incidentally, who was the woman that was with you earlier? That was Madame Delicia Scones. She is currently assisting in the treatment of Monsieur Gustavia in the infirmary. Even though I said infirmary, since this is an art museum now, it is only provisional. As I am the only staff member working here, I cannot take a leave of my duties for too long. Delicia Scones. I believe we have heard that name before, Mr. Shields. Yep, looks like the whole gang from the IS-7 incident is here. Well, I doubt that's a coincidence. Monsieur Shields, Monsieur Edgeworth, would you care for some hot tea? Oh, Miss Kate's tea, that takes me back. Yes, if you please. Still would like to know her age, because I can't do math. Wow, I can't even... 34. Get it, girl. And Delicia Scones is still the age question mark. Now, I must take my leave. I must explain the situation to the other visitors. Alright, thanks for everything. Look at her go. I want to cosplay her so bad! This smells like Ceylon tea. I should drink it before it cools. Oh, this Ceylon tea is of very high quality. Justine Courtney's number. Well, at least to my knowledge, Justine Courtney is not a murderer. Although, she can be kind of a bitch. And this aroma of citrus does wonders for your concentration, right? Oh no. Oh no! He was talking like Von Karma! No! Oh wait, no, that was... Oh, thank God. I thought it was a whole different... Edgeworth said that, that's right. Your old man said the exact same thing 18 years ago. But the sauces back then were chilled. Today they're warm. Anyway. Don't you think this current situation is rather unusual? People can change pretty... You're not wrong, but you know. You mean how everyone involved in the case 18 years ago has gathered at this museum? Yes, I would like to be in charge of this case if at all possible. Yay! Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I feel like I gave Larry and Gumshoe a similar voice. Oops. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Shields! I came here as fast as I could when I heard that you were done in by the poison gas. Oh, my sweet honey cake. Sweet baby rain, sweet honey cake. Anime characters never change. They are the fountain of youth. LOL. Oh, my sweet honey Kay, how about a hug after being potted for so long? No. Good girl. Good girl. No. Jeez, so you're perfectly fine? I can't believe you made us worry so much. Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of bringing Kay here? I'm sorry, sir. I knew the gas was dangerous, so I tried to stop her. But no matter how much I ran and ran and ran and ran, and run in, I couldn't gain any ground. You're a flatfoot. When it comes to running away, no one is faster than the Yatagarasu. But you weren't running away from here. Oh my god! Gumshoe in a gas mask! Gumshoe in a gas mask! Yes! I'm here for it. Why does that excite me so much? I don't know. I just think it's adorable. Do you think Gumshoe has like a... Wait, I'm headcanon this right now. Headcanon. Gumshoe is like the guy who is practicing Star Wars in the closet, except he also does it with like post-apocalyptic... I'm headcanon right now. Anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm all set, sir. I'll start investigating the crime scene. Since there might still be traces of gas in the room, I'll have to ask everyone to wait here. Very well. I'm counting on you. Good luck in there, Flatfoot. Wow, Gummy's so cool. He's just like a detective. But that's what he is. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, isn't he actually a detective? Yes, Edgeworth here. Mr. Edgeworth, it looks like the poison gas is dissipated, sir. That's good. Detective, calmly explain the state of the Autumn Palace. The Autumn Palace, but it looks exactly like the Winter Palace. Ooh. Yes, sir. I'll start with the exhibits. On the left, there's a statue with two people. There's water everywhere. And on the right, there's a statue of an animal with two horns. A statue of two people and a statue of an animal with horns. Isn't that the exact same thing I saw in the Winter Palace just a while ago? Also, the room is wet with water thanks to the sprinkler system. That also prevented the gas from harming anyone else. The sprinkler system. Was there a fire in the room? Excuse me. There are no signs of a fire, and the fire alarm hasn't gone off either, sir. The sprinklers in this museum are the kind that detects both smoke and fire. Because where there's smoke, there's fire. Sorry. Just had to. If it detects smoke, it will send an alert to the security room. I think the poison gas might have set off the alarm in the security room, sir. Was there anyone in the security room at the time? The only one working here is the curator, Miss Catherine Hall, sir. She's been in the reception booth opposite the security room ever since the museum opened. Did Miss Hall turn on the sprinklers? The sprinkler system can only be operated manually from the security room, sir. If it had been automatic, it would have sprayed water all over the exhibits. Oh, I thought that was Edgeworth. Sorry, my bad. Since the system is manual, the situation can be examined and the exhibits can Since the system is manual, the situation can be examined and the exhibits moved if need be. I guess there would be more priority over the exhibits than the building, only at a museum. It's way too cold in this room, sir. Isn't this supposed to be the Autumn Palace? It feels more like the dead of winter in here. The Autumn Palace is cold? Yes, it's almost as if fall is really fucking cold, especially to somebody who doesn't like cold weather. I know there's like an actual evidence thing, but anyway. I checked the thermostat earlier and it was set to 27 degrees Fahrenheit. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't either, because that's really cold. Why would the Autumn Palace be set at the same temperature as the Winter Palace? That's about all I know for now, sir. If I figure out anything else, I'll give you another call. I see. I'm counting on you, detective. Well?
What did Gummy say?
He said it feels more like the winter in the Autumn Palace. Or it feels more like winter in... I don't get it. I haven't been able to enter the room personally, but it should be possible to look inside after the police have finished investigating. I'd like to know what it's like in there myself. Isn't there anyone else who knows about the incident? Ah, there is someone. Miles' friend, right? Friend? He has friends. Though he's such a nuisance, we have no choice but to listen to what he has to say for now. Let's go find Larry! Whee! Look at him go. Wait, you mean...
Oh, you're here too, Kate. You're looking cute as ever.
Long time no see. It's Larry, isn't it?
Okay, right now, my name is Larice. I'm an artist, that's why.
Ah, so that's your pen name, Larice, the artist formerly known as Larry.
Wow, you really are a good girl, Kay. Nothing like edgy here.
Larry, I have many things I need to ask you.
What's this? Don't tell me you suspect me again. You're gonna say because I was first on the scene, I must be the culprit, aren't you?
I never said anything like that. I only want you to tell me what you saw. You said you saw something that no one should ever have to see, did you not?
But now I'm saying I didn't see nothing, and I didn't do nothing. Probably.
Oh my, he didn't seem so confident at the end there. There are somewhat troublesome circumstances surrounding this man. The saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts, still holds true 26 years on. Damn! He's only 26 years old though! That baby came out of the womb and was causing trouble. From womb to tomb, he's a butts. One could say his tendency to attract trouble is legendary. It seems he's done something troublesome without even realizing it himself. I'll just have to try and extract the truth from him. Is it logic chess time? Is it logic chess? Boom, baby! It's gonna be logic chess time. Yes! Let's go into our mind. My goal is to expose whatever Larry is hiding. Same. However,
I didn't see nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Larry is an extremely restless and troublesome man. Until he cools down, I'll just wait and see. First, I'll ask him about his goal. This isn't something I can't handle. I'll finish this quickly. Logic chess. I'm also gonna save real quick. Wait, shut up. I'm sorry, there's an option on my emulator. Open ROM, recent ROM, ROM info, pause, shut up. Shut up. It just, what? Anyway, save state. Let's go 1. Save state 1. All right, why did you come here? What was your purpose for coming to the art gallery?
What? Are you saying that I don't belong in an art gallery?
I'm just gonna wait that one out.
Hey, if you're not gonna talk, hold that pose so I can paint your portrait. And then, I'll scribble all over the portrait I drew of you.
Wait. I was just joking. I would never scribble over my paintings, of course.
They're works of art after all.
I don't think any of your works would qualify as art.
Don't look down on me. There are people who recognize my skills as an artist.
Sometimes, if you have nothing nice to say, you should say nothing at all.
Mandy's my girlfriend, but it's really my painting she fell in love with.
Wait, Mandy. Is that still... Wait, is Mandy the... I'm trying to remember the plot of the... I can't remember what he called... Huh, anyway.
That's why I'll sketch anything my girlfriend likes.
Then why are you here on your own today?
So what? Can't a guy with a girlfriend spend some time alone?
Go spend time with her!
Mandy said she's a Gemini.
That two-faced bitch! No, I'm just kidding.
thought she'd be happy if I showed her a sketch of it on our next date. Do you really have that much confidence in the sketch? Well, I'm not so confident about this one. But I thought she would be happy if I did a sketch of her astrological sign. So you came to see the Gemini sculpture? I see. That's just like you. To impress Mandy, you came here to see the Gemini sculpture, didn't you? What? How'd you find out? Because you just unknowingly told me everything.
Jesus, Larry. Jesus, Larry.
Well, then I'm not saying another word from now on. He's finally decided to remain silent. In that case, I'll be more relentless in my questioning. Get him. I'll try to find out what he was doing here at the art gallery. Oh yeah, I got my health back. I'll expose his true motives. This shouldn't take long. What did you do at the art gallery? You! Just what did you do in this art gallery? What's with that glare? I don't really remember anything. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I just loitered around the fountain patio. You forgot to get a pamphlet. Don't they give you a pamphlet at the reception booth after you pay the admission fee? Oh, talk to you later. Go get you some groceries. Oh, is that right? Oh, sorry, he's crying. I see that. Oh, thank you so much, Cool Beans. And good luck with unpacking and building other stuff. So the admission wasn't free, huh? You didn't pay? Don't tell me. You sneaked in here without paying. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything bad. It's just there was no one at the reception booth. That's why I thought you could come in here for free. Miss Hall wasn't there. That's an important clue. Miss Hall wasn't at the reception booth? Yeah, it didn't look like there was anyone on the other side of the desk. Come to think of it, Gumshoe did say something about that. Miss Hall was busy activating the sprinklers from the security room. Because of the incident, she had to leave the reception booth. Poor Katie, she went to all that trouble to open up the place. And now the art gallery's star attraction, the Winter Palace, is completely ruined. What? That was not the... You're certainly well informed about the Winter Palace for someone without a pamphlet! The Winter Palace is where your goal, the Gemini sculpture, is located. You had your sights set on the Winter Palace from the beginning, didn't you? What? How did you find me out again? That's right, my goal was to see the Gemini sculpture. From the very beginning, the Winter Palace was the very reason why I came here. He confessed quite easily. You can never tell anything with this man. Next, I'll ask for further information regarding the Winter Palace. Alright, here we go. He may still have some fight left in him. I'll watch his reactions and extract the information I need. What did you see in the Winter Palace? Larry, did you see anything in the Winter Palace? You're still hung up on that? Didn't I say that I didn't see anything? I started to think that it wasn't such a good idea to come to the art gallery. I needed to leave soon to meet with my girlfriend. I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I should try another line of attack. Yeah, probably. Did you enter the Winter Palace? Larry, did you also enter the Winter Palace? What's with that look of distrust? Sure, I tried going in, but... You couldn't get in? You tried to go in, but you weren't actually able to, right? Yeah, that's about right. I wanted to go in, but... Then that old geezer collapsed! I was a little freaked out! It was because of the victims. So you couldn't get in because the victim of the poison gas collapsed. Yeah, he fell right out of the Winter Palace. I'm sure the victim emerged from the Autumn Palace. If it weren't for that poison gas incident, I'd be in there sketching the Gemini sculpture right now. Larry must have mistaken the Autumn Palace for the Winter Palace. That aside, it seems his goal was to sketch the sculpture. This should be a useful clue. Cool, now we can do the other one. Larry, did you see anything in the Winter Palace? You're still hung about that? Blah, blah. Perhaps I should try using that clue. You came here to sketch the sculpture for your girlfriend, did you not? I don't think you would give up that easily. Even after the victim collapsed, you could still see inside the room from the outside, right?
Well, I may have gotten a tiny glimpse, but there's no evidence that I saw something scary in there, right?
Okay, yeah, I did it right. My, I'm disappointed it turned out to be this simple. Larry, you saw something scary at the crime scene, didn't you?
Edgy, you can read my mind?
In that case, there's no point in keeping any more secrets from you. There wasn't a point in the beginning. You just told me everything of your own accord. That was a complete waste of time, but finally, it's checkmate. Damn, savage.
I had my eyes fixed on the Gemini sculpture.
You've mentioned the Gemini sculpture many times now, but I don't believe the sculpture you saw was the Gemini one. What? Was it a mirage then? Larry mistakenly thought he saw the Winter Palace. This piece of evidence shows what Larry really saw. Nope, just kidding. That was the wrong one. But it's probably the pamphlet. Oops. It's fine. I must have evidence that proves that. Yes, it's the pamphlet. I'm sorry. Duh. Take a look at this pamphlet. Take a look at this pamphlet. It's the only one I got. So stupid. Anyway, associated temperatures, seasons, and constellations: Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. Why is Aries in the autumn one? Aries should be in the spring or summer one, personally. In the Autumn Palace, the Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, and Aquarius sculptures are displayed. Incidentally, I can confirm that the Gemini sculpture is located in the Winter Palace. Therefore, the sculpture you saw could not have been the Gemini one. I knew it. I expected him to be a bit more shocked at the news. I thought it was kind of strange. I know I saw a single goddess. And that transformation was no mirage. Transformation, you say? Oh, you're curious too, Edgy? Well, nothing for it. I guess I'll have to show you. Show me what, exactly? I drew a picture at the very scene. God damn it! Now we're gonna have to use his drawings as evidence, and we've seen how that went with the whole bridge and the flying and the Whew, that was rough. But I really can't believe what I drew. Picture? What picture? This one right here. Oh my god, it's like something out of a horror game. It's also quite nice. He's also kind of good. Wait a minute. What? What is this disturbing picture? Is that sculpture weeping tears of blood? Larice, this picture is scary. Kay, it scared me too. This Gemini sculpture suddenly transformed into a goddess right before my eyes. I couldn't help but scream. So the victim collapsing wasn't what surprised him. Jesus. What do you mean when you say transformed? I don't really understand it myself. The lower half of its body just turned into a fish. A fish goddess? That would be the Pisces sculpture, wouldn't it? In mythology, Pisces represents the fish that a goddess and her son transform into. Really? So Pisces isn't just a couple of ordinary fish? I actually didn't know that. I learned something. I learned a new fact! And now I can harass my friends who can't stand astrology with yet another astrological fact. What? Edgy, you don't think that sculpture is cursed, do you? Those tears of blood turned the Gemini sculpture into a fish. Preposterous. You simply mistook the Pisces sculpture for the Gemini one. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Oh, you put the sketch in your organizer?
Even a sketch like this can be used as scrap paper after all.
How could you?
Damn savage.
But it's strange.
But it's strange. Why did only the lower half of the sculpture transform? Uncle Ray is a bit curious about what went on in that Autumn Palace. Indeed, I wonder if someone tampered with the Pisces sculpture. Yes, Edgeworth here. Mr. Edgeworth, we finished searching the room. The poison gas isn't a threat anymore, so you can enter the crime scene. Right, good work, detective. Cool. It seems we can enter the Autumn Palace now. Nice timing, Mr. Detective.
Let's go right now. I want to see the Pisces sculpture.
If Kay's going, I'm going too. I was planning on bringing him along anyway. Right then, let's proceed to the Autumn Palace. So this is the Autumn Palace. It certainly does resemble the Winter Palace. I've been waiting, sir. Huh? Aren't you that hairy butts guy? Wrong! I'm Maurice Donham! See, this is gonna get really hard where I'm gonna have to do both of their voices and they're kind of similar. Never mind that, detective. Your report, if you please. Roger that, sir. We discovered a used gas burner during our investigation. The nozzle was still warm when we found it, so it may be related to the incident. Was it used to heat something? Was that ladder always there on the ground? It was probably used by the person who set off the poison gas. The poison gas was released when someone lifted the lid off that glass case, sir. The Pisces sculpture. Huh? Seems like you know about it, sir. Well then, do you know what the sculpture next to it is? Since we're in the Autumn Palace, it would probably be the Capricorn sculpture. As expected of Mr. Edgeworth, I thought it was Taurus myself. I was thrown off as it was covered by this weird cloth. The fluorescent cloth! I wonder what it's doing here! Evidence from the IS-7 incident. Oh shit. No matter what it is or how it got here. It's on both sides of this. The sculptures in this room are all covered with this fluorescent cloth. And because they're hidden, it makes me want to see them even more. Let's take a look. I'll just get this cloth off. Excuse me.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Ooh, Aquarius. And Aries, look at that! Nice. You don't think the transformation Larry saw was in fact, oh, this is not, why am I slipping into Ray? I knew this was not Ray. I knew it was Edgeworth and I still was slipping into, anyway. Was in fact the movement of the cloth wrapped around the lower half of Pisces for the let's run it back and try that again. Was, in fact, the moment the cloth wrapped around the lower half of Pisces fell. Oh, God. See, Edgy? It wasn't a mirage or a mistake after all. Ugh. Hey, Miles. There sure is something strange about this room. It looks exactly the same as the Winter Palace we were in just a moment ago. Yes, I agree. Perhaps the sculptures were hidden to make it look like the Winter Palace. If you wrap the cloth around the lower half of the Pisces sculpture, it looks like Gemini. Capricorn is half fish, too. Hide the lower half and it resembles Taurus. The remaining two, which couldn't be altered with trickery, were covered up. The Autumn Palace was made to look like the Winter Palace. So it seems, Mr. Shields. It looks like we'll need to conduct an investigation of the Autumn Palace, too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I get to do their voices again! Mr. DeBest and Judge Courtney. Oh shit. Hey, you guys again? This is a problem. You see, this is my crime scene. That was so fun. I'm so excited now. Mr. Edgeworth, it seems my power is insufficient. If you're here, then it would appear that you still haven't understood my warnings. Furthermore, you know full well your reckless actions will cause trouble for that detective. Overruled! Here she comes. In the name of the goddess of law, I must pass judgment.
You've got it all wrong, pal. I was the one who asked Mr. Edgeworth to investigate.
Really? Well then, Flatfoot, I'll have to do that.
That?
Yeah, that. Right. Cut your salary. Looking forward to your next payday. I've always wanted to say that.
You're the last person I want cutting my salary, pal.
You're like fucking 16, right? 18? To best, I still hate you. Oh. What is it? How old is he again? He's like fucking 17 years old. Oh my god, I can't. Look at him. Fucking, look at this little shit. Hold it, to best. I am only cooperating with the police as a witness to this incident. Detective Gumshoe was not to blame. So that's how it is. Well then, should I be raising his salary? Yes, please, for the love of God, somebody raise Gumshoe's salary. The poor man is living in squalor. No, that's not what I meant. No, come on, Edgeworth, do your man a solid. Come on, don't be like that.
But it would be really nice to get my salary raised.
Your mercy is deeply moving, Sebastian. But past transgressions must lead to future judgment. Prosecutor Edgeworth and all his company departed once from this holy site. But we only just got here! The one given the goddess of law's blessing for this incident was Sebastian. In other words, Mr. DeBest is the prosecutor in charge of this case. That's right, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening performance is over. DeBest in Oshima. That's what I'm going for. Junko DeBest. Besides, I've already got my eyes set on the culprit.
What? Who, pal?
Well, naturally, that artist. Oh my god, I knew we were gonna have to fucking defend Larry again.
Me? Hey, what's going on, Edgy?
If I give him more of like a lull, I think I can probably do this where I can have both Edgeworth and Larry in the same room. This is hard. Don't ask me, I can't understand his reasoning. Oh no, don't be doing that tisk 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 shit. If you can't understand how the best prosecutor thinks, it simply shows how inculpable you are. That's not the correct word. That is not correct. Incapable, not inculpable. It seems he doesn't know what inculpable even means. That's right, Sebastian. Prosecutor Edgeworth is quite incapable. Yes, he's incapable. She just nonchalantly corrected him. Don't underestimate. Went a little Baymax from Big Hero 6 there. Don't underestimate my god, I can't speak. Don't underestimate my intelligence gathering skills. I just came from the infirmary and asked the doctor there about the cause of the poison gas. And what was the cause? Some normal substance? What was its name again? Hold on a second. I'll call the doctor to make sure. Since Sebastian is on the phone, I'll answer for him. In that case, why didn't you tell us before he called? The poison gas was caused by mixing can't speak. The poison gas was caused by mixing of two different types of chemicals. Their names are normalium and fatalium. Normalium and fatalium. Are you fucking serious? Those are absolutely not real. Wait, are they real? I swear to God if these are real. Normalium and Fatalium. No. Okay, just kidding. They're fake. They're totally fake. I just saw that they were fake and I quickly went away before any spoilers happened. So we're good. We're good. We're safe. But they're fake. They're not real. And I'm not an idiot.
So what are those chemicals exactly? Normalium is a red liquid that's commonly used in everyday products. It can be found in paint and detergent, among other things, but it is not toxic by itself.
So you're saying that it's a substance readily available to anyone?
Yes, but Fatalium, on the other hand, is not so easy to obtain.
Its name sure sounds dangerous. What's it used for?
It is the active ingredient of a white pesticide known as Megatoxin X. Fatalium itself also has a deep white color, but it's not readily sold in stores. It's nearly impossible to obtain domestically. Right now, we are looking into how this chemical was obtained.
Oh shit. Poison gas data jotted down in my organizer. It's pink. Okay, I finally found out the names of those chemicals. Judge Courtney has already told us. We don't need to hear it again.
Fine then, I'll cut to the chase.
You know that normalium from the poison gas is also used in paint, right? Today, out of everyone who visited the art gallery, the only one carrying paint was that artist. You're treating me as oh my god, now I went into like the fucking forensics. You're treating me as the culprit just because of that? I object to the red paint on the palette you're carrying. Hey, Edgy, don't you think this prosecutor is kind of an idiot? Indeed, although I've only known him for a short time, his logic is always absurd. Hey, don't ignore me. It's all right, Sebastian. They're only doing it because they're afraid of you. Like the first star to appear at night, show us reasoning that shines the best. The first... I try. I feel really dumb, but I try. The first star shines best. Not bad. Hey, you guys, better listen up, too. Oh, boy. Look at this little shitbird. He's so dumb. I'm so glad they made him dumb, because if they made him just, like, a normal asshole, I wouldn't like him as much. Like Von Karma. Like, Von Karma is evil, but smart, you know? But he's, this little guy, he's so stupid. He's so dumb. Mr. DeBest shining logic, savage. That artist was the first to discover the victim, so naturally he's the best suspect. The poison gas was caused by normalium, a chemical found in paint, right? As he was carrying paint near the victim, he would have had the best chance. The paint, along with being the first witness, that pretty much proves he's the culprit. So, what do you think, Justine? We cannot know. We cannot ignore the possibility.
Well then, Mr. Artist, please tell us the truth.
Did you leave red paint at the crime scene? Or else, did you cause the poison gas to go off? The only thing I leave behind is my bond of love with you.
Please watch what you say.
My gavel is already prepared to declare you guilty.
Objection!
Please pay no heed to this man's statements. Hey, you guys! Ignoring my reasoning just because it's flawless won't do you any good. Mr. Edgeworth, if you've already admitted defeat, you should take your leave. Even though I don't really have time to deal with your ridiculous reasoning, I'm going to. Hold it.
Hold it!
Indeed, at first glance, this man seems suspicious. However, at first glance, what's with that first all of a sudden? You are trying to steal my spot as the star that shines best. Huh? Would that make me the best artist? Larry, don't make this any more confusing than it already is. Mr. DeBest, continue your reasoning now. I gotta work on Larry's voice. I gotta get it. I gotta like, it's very, there's a line, and I gotta, anyway. Yes, apparently Normalium is used in many everyday products. Right, so the red paint is definitely suspicious. But it's also used in things other than paint, right? I guess you have a point. What do you think, Justine? That's right, Normalium is also used in detergent, for example. In other words, it might not have been paint that caused the gas. That's not true. Let me finish my reasoning. So, he would have had the best chance. Even if paint is caused by the poison gas, that does not... Even if paint is the cause of the poison gas, that does not mean he is guilty. Ha ha! Well then, if paint is not the cause, that doesn't mean he's innocent either. Now he's just trying to sound clever. Mimicking what Mr. Edwards says won't make you look cool at all. Okay, please don't make my statements look bad. Now then, it's about time to wrap up my shining logic. The paint along with being that pretty much proves he's the culprit. Do you truly claim that Larry is the culprit based on just that? Huh? You got a problem with that? If you have a problem, then present evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, it looks like he really wants you to do that. Indeed, and I will do as he wishes and present evidence. It seems he doesn't pay much attention to what the other people are saying. There's a clear contradiction in Mr. DeBest's logic. Why do you even bother making the phone call? I'll finish this quickly. This is a waste of time. Yeah, probably. Poison gas. Venture powers. Just as he saw it. Maybe I'm stupid and I can't figure this out. That was used before the police arrived. His campaign. No, that's. But he wasn't. The paint, along with being the first witness. But wasn't it? It was used before the police got there, so. Nope, just kidding. It is not, Sebastian. It is Prosecutor Edgeworth's statement that is contradictory. Of course, there's no way there could be a contradiction in my argument. Damn it, I fucked up. My real problem is her rather than Mr. DeBest. Okay. Well, it's used in a... Yeah, it wasn't the Normalium that caused the reaction, it was the Fatalium. I feel really dumb saying those, but... Mr. DeBest, your logic is more akin to a shooting star than a shining star. Ha! It shines the best like a shooting star, right? It may shine brightly for a brief moment, but then it burns itself out. The poison gas originated from inside the glass case of the Pisces sculpture. Exactly! So that's where the artist set off the gas, right? He used the Normalium like in his red paint. As your senior, let me give you one piece of advice. Listen to the explanations of others. The poison gas was caused by mixing both Normalium and Fatalium together. The Normalium contained in the red paint is not enough by itself. Really? But I thought I heard that Normalium caused the fatality. Don't tell me, you just misheard the forensic report. Darn it! By the time Larry discovered the victim, the room was already filled with poison gas. It is time for you to realize how incapable you really are. Hey, what do you mean by incapable? You tried to use that word earlier and you still don't know what it means. He means to say you are lacking in ability. Incidentally, inculpable has a completely different meaning. I get it! You're making fun of me again, aren't you? I am merely saying you were incapable in your investigation. Overruled! Before you insult Sebastian, I still have some doubts about your own statement. What kind of doubts? For all we know, Mr. Artist could have simply entered the Autumn Palace at an earlier time. That's... Moreover, do you have evidence that the red paint is unrelated to the case? The most important thing now is not the red paint, the red normalium and the white fatalium. Exactly how were these two substances mixed? I believe that is our main concern. Naturally, it was Sebastian's job to investigate that. Were it not for your interference, we would have found that out by now. I never intended to interfere. On the contrary, I'd like to cooperate. Don't tell me you're going to say you know the cause of the poison gas. How the poison gas started, I have something that may shed some light on this matter. Sebastian, do not fall for his bluff. Come now, it's fine, really. Let's hear what he's come up with. She's like, okay, I guess. If you say so, Sebastian. You're an idiot. Come on, show us. How did the poison gas start? Well, this thing, right?
Take that!
Just kidding. Nope. That's dumb. Sebastian, don't get too close to Mr. Edgeworth. His foolish logic will make you dizzy. I find it poisonous and even guilty. They animated him backing away. Oh my god. Ouch. He actually backed off. Ouch. Ooh, that, anyway. Must have evidence that shows how normality and paper were mixed. Were mixed, okay. I guess.
Take that!
Yep. Surely you're not saying that this was the cause of the poison gas. It seems even you've noticed it. Duh, it really stands out. Those red tears that Larry saw were undoubtedly normalium. Huh? Wait a second. If those were chemicals, does that mean a ghost set off poison gas? I don't have time to play along with him. The red tears of normalium could not have triggered the poison gas by itself. That red liquid was mixed inside the case to create the poison gas. Midna, please. My God. What? Just where do you see evidence that the chemicals are mixed? That can also be seen in this sketch. The pink spot. Cause red and white make pink! I'm so good at colors. I'm so good at colors. A pink liquid can be seen flowing out from under the case of the Pisces sculpture. This is proof that the two chemicals were mixed. Hold on a second, I still don't get it. How does this show what normalium and fatalium, how does this show that normalium and fatalium are mixed? Since we have a self-proclaimed artist here, I'll let him explain. Larry, you fancy yourself an artist, so you should know about mixing paint, right? What do you add to red to make pink? Come on, what do you add to red to make pink? Don't take me for a fool, Edgy. I'll have you know I graduated from middle school. You add white to red to make pink, it's common knowledge. Well, technically there's rose pink, baby pink, and several others. That's enough. Now do you understand, Mr. DeBest? That's how it is. By mixing red normalium with white fatalium, you get a pink liquid. Yes, exactly. Took him long enough. I see. It looks like Mr. DeBest finally gets it.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, you have merely presented one possibility. To be really know if the color was the result of the two chemicals mixed together. Furthermore, this sketch was drawn by the suspect. I cannot put much faith into it.
I just painted what I saw. How could that be a lie?
Mr. Artist, I did not permit you to speak.
Oh, so cold. But that's part of her charm.
Of course, I intend to bring the truth to light immediately. It would not be wise to jeopardize your position even further. Aren't you going to answer my question from before? How do you know that Mr. Artist did not enter the Autumn Palace? If you cannot prove this, there's no room for you to argue any further.
Hey, couldn't we find that out if we talked to the victim, pal?
The victim, Dame Gustavia, remains unconscious and in critical condition.
Ah, that's right.
Damn. Well then, Sebastian will be investigating the crime scene. Now. All of you, please vacate the premises. Bad? Detective Bad? Oh wait, no, it's Larry. If you were to take the stand in court, you'd cause a lot of trouble for the presiding judge. Yeah. Is there something you would like to say, Mr. Artist?
Hold your horses, Miss Cool Beauty.
My name is Justine Courtney. Please don't address me by such a strange title.
Oh, you finally told me your name. Pleased to meet you, Justy. I'm Laurice Donham, but you can call me Laurice.
Mr. Artist, please get to the point.
I just remembered something I haven't had a chance to say yet. When I first got to this room, it was locked, so I couldn't go in. But then, that old dude just suddenly fell through the door. Midna! Oh goodness, you're falling! Come here! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you fall. Aw. You cuddle bug. What are you doing? You're just kind of crawling all over the place today. Sit right there. Settle in.
It would appear that the palace rooms can be locked from the inside. But just because you say it was so doesn't mean the door was locked. Without proof, your statement holds no value.
Objection.
Well, why not let Uncle Ray prove it to you?
What? After all, we can confirm the room was locked too. Right, Miles? Yes, I remember as well.
The Winter Palace should be...
Huh? It's locked up. That's all. They've already opened the museum. Until the gas outbreak, no one could have entered this room. Perhaps the suspect entered the room with the victim during the gas outbreak. As you can see, this man did not inhale any of the gas. If you examine his belongings, you'll find he wasn't carrying a gas mask either. Is that so? Well then, I have no choice but to agree. That was easier than I expected. Anyway, I presume this clears up any suspicion surrounding Larry. It seems Mr. DeBest's logic was off once again.
Not exactly. I just didn't have enough information, that's all. Therefore, my reasoning was just before its time.
He sure has a grand way of saying that things don't work out for him. In that case, there's one more suspect who is yet to take the stand. Mr. Artist, you are free to go.
Huh? But I wanted to talk to you a little more, Justy.
Overruled.
Your cold demeanor leaves me mesmerized all the more.
This other suspect is a pharmacist by the name of Delicia Scones. It would have been difficult for this artist to obtain the Fatalium from Megatoxin X, but a pharmacist may have knowledge of how to do that. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. Sebastian, it would be best if we brought her in quickly.
Best if we brought her in quickly. Sounds good. Leave it to me. Hey, Flatfoot, keep up the investigation. Ugh, got it. Well, don't tell me. Judge Courtney suspected her from the very beginning.
So Mr. DeBest's logic wasn't any help at all.
Judge Courtney, just what is she thinking? I think that is a good place to stop for now. And we will continue our investigation the next time I stream Ace Attorney. But man, I freaking love this game so much. It just brings me so much joy, and I love doing the voices, even if I do a horrible job sometime. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope y'all had a good time. I hope you've had a good Friday as well, and you guys will have, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I will, right before I talk about that, thank you again, Faded Kamui. Yes, Sorsa, I'm sorry. Thank you, Faded Kamui, for the Prime sub. I am taking a break for a week. I have to leave. I'm moving, so I need the time to get everything, but I'm gonna come back, and it's gonna be better than ever, because I'm gonna be so much less stressed, and I'll have a new setup. It'll be fun and exciting, and yay! Yeah, so thank you guys for understanding and giving me another week off. I'm sorry I have to go, but I really appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me and chat with me while I play some fun games and drawing on Wednesday. I can't wait to be back, and I'll try to get everything set up super fast at my new place so I can be back as soon as possible. If anything happens and you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, please do so. I will post if something crazy happens, extenuating circumstances where I can't stream or whatever. Like, God forbid, I can't figure out my internet. I really hope the internet thing, that's the thing that's stressing me out the most now. Actually, you know what, Midna says bye too, and she's gonna have a happy new home as well with me. I'm not, God, that made me sound like I was giving her up. No, she's my baby. She's coming with me, and she's gonna have her tree and her bed, and she's gonna be comfy cozy in the new place. I just know it. But she's gonna miss you guys too. So anyway, yeah, thank you guys. Hope you have a good night. And you know what? I'm gonna say something I haven't said in a really long time. I realized that when I first started streaming over a year ago at this point, holy crap, I used to say, get some water because hydrate yourself, and get some rest because you deserve it. And so I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Since I have to be gone for a week, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Get some water and hydrate yourself, and get some rest because you deserve it. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.